This tweet says the Mount Rushmore of supervillains: Thanos, Joker, Homelander, and Darth Vader. Let's talk about this. I think as a society, like, this is the closest full agreement we could probably have with like a Mount Rushmore, right? I don't see really any flaws with this. Like, I can explain why. Everything here is kind of perfect. Like, every character, rightfully, I feel belongs here. First of all, like, Darth Vader is an insta-lock. He's like the most iconic movie villain of all time. You literally recognize him simply from his breathing. He has one of the most iconic quotes in all of fiction, being, "I am your father." Like, come on. If you debate this, I don't know, maybe you had like a fucking squishy head as a baby and people would like press it down with their thumb. I don't even know. Joker is also an insta-lock here, but specifically Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight. This is another character people will debate for the best movie villain of all time. I mean, to be honest, I think it's Vader and then it's Joker, both in terms of best and in iconicness. But in simply just comic book movies, Joker is the best villain, right? Like, I think that is objective fact. I think like you can have your own opinion, but like come on. Now we get to the two where I feel like some people would debate. Like, Homelander, people might call it recency bias. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. I think Homelander is the best villain we have ever seen on TV. Like, I don't know a single villain that comes close to Homelander from any TV show ever. This is not glaze. This is, again, not recency bias. Anthony Starr's Homelander is just that good. You think of any TV show ever, any villain ever from a show, like Gustavo Fring, no, Homelander's better. Negan from The Walking Dead, Homelander's better. Fucking Trinity Killer from Dexter, Homelander is better. There are literally debates about Homelander being on par with Heath Ledger's Joker when it comes to live action comic book villain performances. Some people even saying that he's better than Heath Ledger. I'm not gonna go into that. But I don't know. I think Homelander 100% deserves to be there. He's also one of the most like recognizable and iconic figures of the 2020s, bro. Like, in terms of memes and pop culture. Like, come on. The other one that people might debate is Thanos, when I don't think this is debatable at all. Thanos rightfully deserves a spot there. He is like the face of franchise villains, I guess you could say. The Infinity Saga ran the 2010s, bro. Like, in the 2040s, when they start inevitably making 2010s nostalgia, they fucking reboot Stranger Things, this and that, they're gonna talk about the Infinity Saga. And this dude Thanos was the main villain of the climax of that saga, being Infinity War and Endgame, which when you combine together almost grossed $5 billion. That is fucking insane. People left Infinity War saying that Thanos is a modern Darth Vader. I distinctly remember that. If you think that didn't happen, you were not around in 2018, 2019, bro. People were talking like that. So yeah, I genuinely do think this Mount Rushmore is the closest thing to a common consensus. I don't think any of these are debatable. This honestly is kind of objective, bro. Not only are these four villains fantastic performances, not only are they fantastically written characters, they are also some of the most recognizable characters in pop culture. I think when you group that all together, this is the definitive Mount Rushmore of supervillains ever. Yeah.